Hello and welcome to the Daily Gas for July 24th, 2025, called Triforce by Philip Newman. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Little killer, digits along the indicated diagonals must sum to the total given. So, what does that mean? Well, if we take a look here, we have a number of digits that are indicated, and actually, I didn't immediately notice this when I first opened the puzzle, but I guess it's pretty obvious now. We actually have two different 18 clues pointing here. It doesn't really matter, like the two 18s and the two 30s that are pointing along the same diagonals. Either way, what that means is these 9 digits here will sum to 30. Those 9 digits that I selected before would sum to 18. These 6 digits would sum to 12. These 3 would sum to 6, and I'm already starting to see a bit of a pattern here. So with that, those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right, so how do you make 6 in 3 digits? I actually have a couple chances for that. 6 in 3 digits um, happens to be 1, 2, 3, exactly. Um, why that's really interesting is 12 and 18 are both multiples of 6. 12 is 6 by 2, so 6 by 2, and 18 is 6 by 3. So what that means for us here is this is going to be 1, 3. This is going to be 2, 1. This is going to be 2, 3 here. Um, what do I do from here? 1, 2, 3. One, let's say we maximize 1, 3, 3. Oh no, it can't even be 3. 1, 3, 2, that's 6. 6 from 30, because yeah, 6 is 7, 8, 9. So 7, 8, 9, there's tons of spaces to make that 24. So, especially since the maximum of 2 cells, as long as 8 and 9 are both still allowed, is 17. So, what am I not considering here? I guess, first of all, I'm not considering the full set of digits here. Should be all of these highlighted cells are our 1, 2, 3s. And essentially, every set we look at, we end up with a chocolate teapot, which makes sense because you have each individual set staring across the different sets of rows that are all kind of equivalent. So, okay, well then, like this, for example, maximizing like here along this diagonal, mm, right? This would be 4, 14 in 2 digits. Oh, well, wait a second. 14 in 2 digits, but this is going to be 1, 2, 3. 9 is going to be 4, 5, which actually we can do. We can do 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you make 14? Well, if it can't be 5, 9, it has to be 6, 8, which means we know the exact order. It must be 6, 8 in that order. Then this being 1, 2, 3 means. Oh, wait, but no, sorry, 1 second. This could still be 1, right? It could be 3, and you can make 15 in 2 digits, which you can do with 6, 9, or 7, 8. So that's completely wrong. Um, hmm. Well, okay. The same thing we did over here, 1, 2, 3, the 9 is 4, 5. We actually know the order here as well. But I have a feeling that 3 and 3 is 6, 15. So 15. Oh. No, but that still works. 1, 4, 17, 8, 9 is still very valid. Ugh. Hmm. What do I do here? All right. Once again, thinking about the 30 here, right? If we maximize 3, 2, 1, right? 1, 2, 3, that's 6. Great. 24 in all of these digits, but none of these are stared at by other little killers. Maybe I have to be thinking about what, like, if this is a 3, for example, what does that do elsewhere? 3 would make this, 3 would make this, 1 would make this 2, right? Otherwise, if this was 1, then this would be 1. So 3, 2, 1, 1. Almost a bit of, again, a rotational pairs. I didn't even realize that. But we do kind of have a bit of rotational pairs here. Let's see if it upholds, but hmm. What is it we're supposed to see here, Philip? So, the considerations I'm just kind of making in my head here is trying to understand what the relationships are between these cells, like the flavors, for example. So like maybe we need to consider what like ones look like. If this is one, this is one, this is one, that makes this one and this one. It also makes this one and this one. But theoretically, yeah, the problem becomes if this is one, because if this is one here, then we just have two ones staring there. Oh, I guess, well, then you'd get the one in the center here, which would get the one in the corner here, and you get one in the center here, and then the corner here, right? Oh, no, sorry. This would be one, and then you get one in the corner here. So there's no overlap, which I guess makes sense because these are all just chocolate teapots, like I said. And again, 1, 3, 1. Let's just double check. 15, 15 we have options, right? 15, 6, 9, 7, 8. Both valid. Here, 4 from 21 is 17. Unless I've been really messing up that math. In that case, then I would know that this had to be a 3. But I'm pretty sure this can then be 8, 9. I don't see a restriction on why this couldn't be 8, 9. And in this reality, this is 3, this is 1, this is 2, and we are left with the 24, which we could just easily make with 7, 8, 9, but we have 6 digits to make it with. I guess maybe that's what I'm not considering. Oh my goodness. 24 across 3 different sets is 8. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. Wait a second. Remove 6 from 30 is 24. I can't believe this has been staring me in the face the whole time. Yeah, it's easy to make 24 in 3 digits, but how about 24 in 6 digits? Divided by 3 is 8. Problem is the minimum along a set is 9. 4, 5. Huh. Oh. Oh, the minimum along a set is 5, or is 9. So you have to have 10. Oh my goodness. It has to be 4, 5, where we know the exact order. 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. The ones are going to end up here, and here, and here. And that is all of our ones. We should be able to do our 3s and 2s. I can't believe I don't even know. I just didn't think about how limiting that was. I was like, oh, that's easy. 7, 8, 9, right? No problems. If I can do it in 3, then I can do it in 6 digits. But the problem is, just like over here, the minimum is 9. So if you have 9 by 3, that's 27, which means it must be 3 remaining, which is, if you couldn't figure that out, that's how I did that math there. And now what that leaves us with is our most limiting cases. So 2 and 2 is 4 from 18 is 14. 14 in 2 digits without being able to use 5 to make 5, 9 is going to be 6, 8 because 7, 7 just isn't going to work here. Now we get 6 here. And theoretically, if we think about this here, 6 from that is 15. Oh, but it still could be 6, 9, or 7, 8. It could be 6, 9. It could be 7, 8. Well, maybe we make the consideration here because this is going to be 8, right? And then we have 8 in one of these two cells, and now 8 cannot go here or here, and now it must be 6, 9. And what that does for us is gives us 8, gives us 7, gives us 7, gives us 9, gives us 5. Well, let's actually finish out our 4 5s. Theoretically, that should be a reasonable ask. 5, and then 4. This is 4, this is 4, and this is 4. And now it should just be easy because we're just looking at 6, 7, 8, and 9. This will be 9, this will be 7, this will be 9. This will be 7, this will be 7, this is 6. 6, 8, 9. Leaves us with 6 here. This is 8. 8, 7, 9, 6. That gives us 6. That gives us 6. That gives us 8. That gives us 9. 8. 9, 7. 8, 7, 9, 8, and 9, 7, and we're done in 14 minutes and 12 seconds with Triforce by Philip Newman. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you didn't overlook what this minimum had to be. It's of course, as always in hindsight it's so obvious. 1, 2, 3 with the 4, 5, and of course if I pencil marked it, my brain might have been a little bit more in the know. But in this case, the 4, 5 very clearly pointed at our limiting case, and for some reason I just ignored it. But with all of that rambling, thank you for watching.